Hello, welcome to the fourth dimension. My name is Maria. Thanks for joining me. I'm doing a collective read. Just felt it on my heart. I'm in a good mood today. It's getting closer to the holidays. Family coming to mind. Sometimes it's your family, your extended family, friends, children, sometimes grandchildren and great-grandkids. I feel like people are evaluating what's important to them. I think that's what's going on. That's what I feel anyway. Whenever I do a collective reading, I sit and I think about, what's the message? What am I supposed to channel? I heard goodwill toward men, and then in the same breath is am I achieving all my goals? Is this what I want? Is this how I want to start the new year? And it's almost like goodwill towards my best will, not just goodwill, but my goodwill, my efforts. Where am I putting my efforts? It was very meditative, and it wasn't even about me. It was just what I was feeling for this is what you're thinking. Let's find out. What's collective going through right now? 5 of Cups. Feeling a loss, grief. And again, holidays, nostalgia. You might feeling sadness over loves lost. Loves that were never even explored, maybe. As well as loved ones that have come and gone. I think about my parents a lot. This is also, I feel, a relationship that came and went. That's grief, sadness. It's also paired with an Ace of Pentacles and Chariot. So somebody wants to rush in and have a conversation about restarting this thing. They want to share how disappointed they are. A fear of taking risk the first time. I have the Hierophant in the reverse. I feel like they are feeling like they should have taken a risk. That was a vibe I had before I even pulled the card. The 9 of Pentacles, they see you as strong, single, independent, vibrant, like the creator. This is the pre-empress. The most you can get in tarot independently is 9. That's it. You have arrived at 10, and I'm so sorry. I so badly need a haircut. It's in my eyes. Anyway, the Hierophant in the reverse. It's like foolish exercise, and it's wavering, contempt, it's back and forth, and it's like somebody sitting on the fence. Should I, shouldn't I, should I rush in, should I not? They don't want to be vulnerable. It feels unorthodox, and then unorthodox is there's differences in this relationship, different, and I've said this before, it's very similar, different culture, different nationality, race, age, whatever, different locations. There's a gap. There's a synapse gap even. You don't even think There's not a whole lot you even have in common with this person, but you're super drawn to them. And you're the person that I'm reading is sitting there, and it's the movie, is it Serendipity? Serendipity. It's you want what you can't have. You want what you can't have. Very serendipitous. And the longer that this person's sitting in their own space, the more they want what they can't have. And the love's growing stronger, almost to the point where it's so festering I have to act on it, which is the Chariot. And the Ace of Pentacles means the time is right to act on it. That's the whole purpose of that's the card, is the time is now. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse is it's the same as the Hierophant in the reverse, along with the Judgment, back and forth. Got to make a judgment call, and it's it's a wasteful act. It's a waste of my time. This is stupid. I shouldn't think this way. They're gonna say no. It's a blocked heart chakra, and this is somebody who's stuck on greed. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just call it as I feel it. And this person goes back and forth from a comfortable situation. I'm going to stay in something that's comfortable. It's not healthy. The choice I'm making is not healthy, is not wise, is possibly toxic, and definitely boring as hell. I know it's the devil I know. The devil I know is super uncomfortable and bland vanilla cold oatmeal, but it's my bland vanilla cold oatmeal, and taking a risk is very scary because I don't know what's going to happen on the other side. Excuse me. There's greed associated with this, so there might be some financial ties to this decision. If this person walks away, they're walking away from a fortune. Yeah, they feel like it's a bad decision. This is a bad choice. I also feel with the Two of Swords in the reverse with the bad choices, I also feel like this person's being prompted by the spiritual realms, by their ancestors. They're getting dreams or downloads or visions or prompt, like angel numbers, names, music, heavy on the music, lyrics. And they're just like, are you effing kidding me? Like, they wake up, they're thinking of you. They're thinking of you, or you're thinking of them, however this resonates with you. They turn on the music and it's the song, and it's not even on the playlist. It's this random thing you turned on. It's not your playlist, so it shouldn't come up. It's just random. They have shame. There's a lot of shame in the Two of Swords in the reverse with, like, I misrepresented myself. Like, if you knew who I was, you would never, ever choose me back. The Two of Swords in the reverse is shame related with bad taste, misfortune, bad choice. If you only knew, it'd be a bad choice for you. I deceived you. I was disloyal. There's disloyalty tied to this decision. I was disloyal. Whether they didn't stand up for you in a room, whether they lied about you behind your back, whether I feel like in a court of law, didn't completely spill the whole truth, nothing but the truth, something like that. They didn't come to your defense. I don't know if there is a legal thing associated with this, whatever. Like, I don't know what that's about. It's like some one-off shoot story for maybe one or two people over here. But the disloyalty feels like somebody feels betrayed by their partner, either a third party or stepped out or didn't chase or didn't call or left on red or just been too long, didn't act right. And this is a decision that they have to make. It's temperance. It lacks balance. It lacks sustainability. Somebody in this relationship has been seeking moderation. I feel like the Five of Cups is also isolation. I feel very much this is a hermit mode, trying to go within and discern what do they want. Kind of like how I started this reading. Somebody's really evaluating what do they want. And they're determining what is considered wasteful. What is my energy worth and what is not? What am I going to put my energy toward and what am I not? How about the Chariot? Oop, that's way too many. How about the Chariot? Thank you. Chariot's defined of the King of Cups in the reverse. Of course it is. With the Page of Swords. Yes. Okay. With the Three of Swords. So this King of Cups in the reverse with the Chariot is you're going to have somebody rush in wanting to have a conversation. And the swords are left brain, right? They're intellect. It's logic. It's their thinking. Anytime somebody is thinking in a romantic situation, emotional situation, but their heart chakra is closed, right? So they're using logic and intellect over their emotions. So they're a little bit imbalanced. They're not quite aligned, right? So it means lack of emotional intelligence. They don't know how to feel. They can just think their way through. And it's sometimes lack of control. They might be rushing over. They might be banging on the door. They might be a little bit of angry. The Page of Swords seems a little bit assertive, like aggressive, restless, wanting to chat, like, blah, blah, blah. Like want to get it all out. It's a determination, a perseverance. I want to make this work. I want to talk about it. But it's not altogether sound because I want to just push my will all the way through, but I'm not going to slow the roll and talk about what I did or how I reacted maybe could have sabotaged this relationship. I don't know. And it's both ways. It's both. There isn't one. There's no victim. I just want to be clear on this. There's two victims here. There's two people that are hurt. There's not one. So don't. Because I feel like, I was married 28 years, and although, we never as far as we both tell each other, because I mean, honestly, neither of us cheated on each other. We didn't have any of that kind of effery happen. But I guarantee you, we hurt each other in so many other ways, right? And that's kind of the vibe I have here. And so the Hierophant in the reverse with the Magician is somebody who, you know, wants to build on this and is super vulnerable, and trying to gain the strength and find the self-confidence to have a conversation with you, because up to this point has carried all of the weight and feels completely grief and remorse over what they did. They own this. They're totally taking ownership of all this, but I'm not feeling like it's a one-sided responsibility. Yeah, so I have the Page of Wands, the Death card, and the Wheel of Fortune with the Page of Cups, and the Tower, and the Four of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands, and the Sun, and the Seven of Swords, and the Knight, and another Wheel of Fortune, and a Ten of Cups. So I'm kind of feeling, whoever I'm reading for, excuse me, I'm kind of feeling like somebody's going to come in passionately, without complete thought, rush in, and just kind of dump all their wishes onto you. They just want to get back. They want you back. Let's go. Let's make these plans, right? Let's move forward. Thank you. Right? I feel this love for you. Let's just create a plan. I hear let's move in, let's move on. And it's very enthusiastic. It's like, if I just act very excited to see this person and tell them how much I love them, and act charismatic and funny and humorous, then they'll just forgive me and move forward, and we can move forward, right? And I feel like this person does have fear, and they have complete remorse and regret. You know, they're taking ownership of the majority of the failure of this relationship. And I feel like too, forgive me, but this Death, Rebirth, and the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Cups and the Tower with the Four of Pentacles, I don't think you're taking this person back. Nope. I don't think so. I think you're saying no thank you. I think you're saying, you know what, not right now. I don't think you are right now. I think you might have a lot of love for this person, but I think you're standing on your own. You're defending your position of being single and caring for you. I think you're choosing you. I hear you say, I'm choosing me. I'm putting me first. I'm going to focus on me. I have some work to do on me, and I don't think I want to be in any relationship. That's what I hear you saying. Good for you. This is, it's a struggle. You've been struggling, and this relationship has been a burden, I feel, for you. You've been carrying a lot of weight and a lot of responsibility. And when you set this down, you didn't even know that this was an elephant on your chest until you released it. And you're like, oh my God, this was like heavy. I had no idea. And now you can breathe. I'm sorry. I'm just going to read. I'm not sorry, Crosswatcher. This isn't about you. This is about the person I'm reading for being a tad insecure and not having a love of self to the point where this is whoever I'm reading for, first of all, I love you to death because you are old school. You believe, you get a little bit of older tradition mindset, because you think that a man should stay and carry all the burden, the weight of the financial assets and the responsibilities of the whole load. And I'm like, I don't know what century you came from, but if you find, no, I'm kidding. There ain't a whole lot of men left like that. They're out of the 40s. But you're carrying the load of two households, like 6 kids. I don't know what this is about. Everything is on your shoulders. And that's not realistic. It's not. It's not. And you're feeling the weight of it. I don't know who I'm reading for. Male or female. It could be 2 women. I don't see the gender. I see the energy. So it's, when temperance is here, when temperance is showing up, defining it's a bad idea to get back together on this wonderful opportunity of the person that you miss a lot, right? That is this definition. It's imbalanced. No bueno. No bueno. No mas. Don't go past this. No. Alto, right? Stop. This is not okay. This is not okay. Whoever I'm reading for, you are a serious overgiver, and your view of yourself is your worth is coming from what you bring to what you think you can bring. You think your value comes from giving. And the reality is you're beautiful and perfect just the way you are, whether you have a dime in your pocket or not. It has nothing to do with you, how much money you have in the bank. Never did. Never. Somebody loves you just for you, just because your laugh, your intelligence, your humor, the way you love, the compassion you have for people, your empathy, just because you are you, just because you're you. I don't know who I'm speaking for, but I feel it. Like you are genuinely an empath, a nurturer. You take care of people. You have a genuine heart about giving. You care for others deeply. This is beautiful. This person recognized this too late, and they're trying to cover up their feeling of responsibility of hurting you by humor. I feel humor. I feel like this person loves dogs. I feel like this person that's rushing in has a love of motorcycles or some kind of like, they're very masculine in their whatever. I feel like they just want you back. We got to get back on the, it doesn't matter what skin they're in. So either I'm reading for a man who finally balanced out his feminine side, or I'm reading for a woman who has been in the masculine almost too long and has been carrying the weight of everything. So the balance is right, unequivalated. It's not equal. It's unrequited and not equivalent. This is like a serious warning. I feel like you are now, this is falling under the Wheel of Fortune. You are now going to experience, I feel like this is an extension from the reading I did yesterday, the very best chapter of your life. You're walking in. So I feel like, again, a lot of water here. You might be a water sign. This is the year of Cancer. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm Cancer. I'm a little biased with my own sign. I'm sorry, but this is very much Cancer season. Whoop, whoop. And 2025, we've had a little bit of a shit couple of years, and Cancers specifically, and there's a couple other signs that are coming into money. This is the money year for a few signs, where it's a 7-year stretch of abundance. 3 specifically, this is the first year. Luck, luck, luck. Like one small win, one major win, then like repetitive wins where you touch, everything turns to gold. And expansion, expansion, expansion. So this is very similar to you had to sacrifice something to move forward. And this is what you're sacrificing, was this beautiful relationship that you thought you were going to be in forever. But it never could get balanced. It never could win itself out. So I feel like you had to close this karmic cycle, choose you in order to learn your lesson, which you did. Now you're on the top of this wheel, right? Which is perfect. And you're balancing this out. The 7 of Swords is fear right underneath the Death Rebirth card. There is probably motives on somebody else's side, financial and some possible other motives. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Not the place for it. If you want a personal reading, reach out to me. The description is box below with the link. You know the drill. The Knight of Swords is rushing in for this honest conversation, pairing with the 7 of Swords. This person is knowing you're going into a financial glow up. This person had a reading on you and knows that you're walking into the best chapter. They're losing their grip on you and they are freaking out. They're panicking and they recognize you're walking into the very next chapter. I'm not even kidding. Like Disney meets Marvel. Like money, money, money. Tower, Ace, 4. This is you being conservative in a good way. In a good way. Because you're the overgiver. You're the 6 of Pentacles on any given day. They're finally balancing it out and saying, oh, you know what? I'm going to just hold back. And I don't have to pay for everything, and I don't have to give everything, and I'm just going to be balanced, and somebody's going to match your energy, and you're going to recognize immediately when somebody's in it for you, because nobody cares what's in the bank account. The people that you're really genuinely attracted to, or vice versa, they're going to show genuine care for the person of you. Your gifts, your skills, your abilities, regardless of your profit, the whatever. So I think you have you're going to find the love of your life. And you're dropping the burden. I just said that, the burdens. I feel like you are. I don't think you're revisiting this. I really don't. You're walking into a different relationship with self. Yeah, this is a lot of burdens. It's King of Wands, 6 of Swords. You might have a couple of runs with this person. This person might actually bang at your door a few times and demand, like beyond their face, saying, please, 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 crying, like seriously. This is going to be a test for you. I have a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Could be Aries, Leo, Sag. Typically a third party. Typically the hostess with the mostest. It's a lot of energy that's in and out. Very similar to the Knight of Wands. very sexy, demure. But it's a temptation, right? It's very similar to the Devil and the Knight of Wands. It's paired with the Seven of Swords. It just doesn't feel good to me that it's just it's somebody who has an emotive, what's in it for me? The whiffum factor. It's tough, you know. It's tough reading these kind of reads because I want to give you the best of the best, and it's going to come at a price for you. Your independence and your growth and your financial freedom is going to come at a price of you putting you first. You're the Empress. Boom. You are going to go through some anxiety, and it's going to be fearful because some of these lessons you're now going to learn are going to be independent of anybody. They're going to be, you're going to be stretched, but I keep feeling like you have an entire like tribe standing around you, supporting you. You're going to feel disempowered. You're going to feel like standing on the moon. You're going to feel like uncomfortable. You're going to have fears and doubts, uncontrolled thoughts. This person is also going to feel, they're going to feel like they're going to lose you, like you're slipping through their fingers, and they're going to freak out. My concern for you, here's my only concern for you. I feel like you might have a blockage over you. If you might, there's a lot of great readers that also do spells and that sort of thing. I'm not one of them, sorry, but I could probably get you in the right direction. If you're interested, email me also in the box below. But this person that I'm reading for is blocked. So I feel like there might be something put on them that is making them stay in a kind of an apathetic lack of feeling, which is the Emperor in the reverse. Lack of emotional intelligence, right? Kind of vibe. So you might be cautious if you're feeling that way, if you're watching me, or if you know somebody, forward this to them, because they might be under somebody who's trying to keep them, right? Like on a tight rope. But once this is released, look at that. Beautiful things are coming in. Beautiful things are coming in. 6 of Wands, 4 of Wands, Star. You're going to heal from this. And it says you're ready for the opportunity you've been working for. This is like launching yourself out there. I keep using the word launch, rocket, catapult. That's the feeling I keep getting is, I always talk about the pea on the spoon. I know. Just save the comments. I am a different kind of reader for sure. So the pea on the spoon is a visual that I use. So I always think I'm like in a bag of frozen peas of myself, I have no power in me. I'm powerless. I can't make it rain. I can't do anything. I can't wish myself wealthy. You know, I can manifest and all this stuff. But of me, I am nothing, right? It requires a power outside of me. I can manifest with it. I can combine with it. And together, in coordination, we can do a lot, right? So, but I have to be one, right? I have to be in sync. I have to be aligned. So this bag of peas, let's just say, just roll with it. So this bag of peas, there's no power in this little pea. So this little frozen pea that you get from the grocery store, corn, whatever you want to say, is sitting on this plate, right? It's been thawed out and you're going to eat it. And it's just sitting there. Now this pea in the morning sat there in the bag in the freezer going, never in a million years would I think I'd be on a plate. This is the extent of the best of my life is going to be on this plate. This is it. Ta-da, right? I have arrived. And then they meet Maria, who's sitting there with her brother, and we're playing with our food. My brother's 8 years younger than me. So I say, check this out, Justin. And I put a pea on his spoon, and I launch it at my sister in the back of the head. Seriously, about 100 yards away. Smack her, dab in the head. And it hit her. And I guarantee you that pea did not know it was going to be launched independently at the velocity at such a rate, like the speed of light across the room. It's the fastest that pea has ever gone, right? That's how I felt. That's how I felt one day when I was having a conversation with my higher power about changing my life. 1 minute I'm this way, the next minute I'm different, just absolutely different in 1 second. And the best word I can use is catapulted, which is what the birth of this channel is fourth dimension. And there's a book that I read, and in the line of this book, it says, I was catapulted into what I like to call the fourth dimension of existence, where I was to know peacefulness, usefulness, and a way of life that is more incredibly wonderful as time goes on, as time passes. And there's a couple other excerpts on page 8, 25, etc. The long story short is, I am the P, of and without a power greater than myself, I am nothing. So I always align myself with that power. Today, this person is going to find that power. This person's aligning themselves with a power greater than themselves to be catapulted into an extraordinary brand new beginning. I see it, it's happening. You got the Sun, you got the Ten of Cups, and it's a sacrifice of a person and a lifestyle and a belief and a thinking pattern, and they're getting in the spoon saying, okay, I don't know what's happening, I'm just willing to get in the spoon. And that's it, their life changes. 1 second one way, 1 second another, boom, done, over. It's pretty cool. This is a major tower with not just one, but 2 wheels of fortune. And like I said yesterday, this seems like an extension. So whatever was happening yesterday, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's on YouTube somewhere, I'm sure. But this is a major life decision for this person, having to walk away from this long-term relationship and start something new alone. And letting go of all the dreams and the wishes and this is severe release of everything and everyone that this person knows to be home, and walking away. Long story short, this is what change looks like. I'm looking at somebody working the work right here and trusting the divine completely. Intuition, trusting into it. I keep hearing in the universe, intuition. They just have no idea what it means. They're just trust. They've watched a few videos and they're like, okay, whatever. I'll try anything. Something's got to get better than what it is. And they're dropping the burdens, or they're releasing the burdens, and what did I just hear? They're replacing their burdens with promises and celebrations. That's it. They're replacing their burdens with promises and celebrations. I'm very excited. So they're just replacing one for the other, 1 minute and the next. Pretty exciting stuff. What a great way. What a great way to end this read. I guess I did end it on a high note. Well done. Thank you, Spirit, for that. That's wonderful. Okay, one last thing. I just want to let you know, whoever I'm reading for, because I have an Empress here as well. Somebody's going to come and talk to the Empress. If that's not you, you might be her actually going through this manifestation. Not sure, because I'm not sure about it's all kind of muddled. Don't take it personal. Lots of energy out here on the board. This is a year to this week. 1 year I've been on YouTube. I'm just so grateful, y'all. 56,000 and climbing. If you find this useful, if you find this is your tribe, if you find this to be at least entertaining, please share, subscribe, grow this tribe. I feel the more people that we can at least entertain, if not touch, the more hope we have as a community to broaden our minds, our hearts, and hopefully create the platform of humans that we wish to be, and hopefully invoke a higher sense of self and a higher person, a higher performance of myself, for sure. So love and light to you, each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Take care. Love and light. Take care.